MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Rob Soto is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Jacques, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. And a great day for baseball here, 81 degrees at first pitch. The 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Bobby Rayburn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Daryl Costello would be next. Full count, here it comes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jeremy Griggs, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Got him.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. Hard liner to center field. Rayburn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daryl Costello. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Taken but called a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Justin Upton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Costello aboard here at first with nobody out. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Still even at 2-2. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Popped him up. Pineda has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. In there, 1 and 2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting 7th,
At the plate, Andrew Diaz, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Greenberg is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Alvaro Reyes. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Tyler Coleman. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Isaac Pineda. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Steven Alisea. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pops this one up. Costello in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Santiago comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Striding in once again, Michael Jacques. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1.
At the ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The center fielder, number 33, Bobby.
Now batting, Bobby Rayburn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit back up the middle. He's right there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Settling in now, David Torres, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And the pitch on 2-1. Popped up. Reyes is there. 1 out. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Rob Soto. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
So striding in, J.C. Embry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count still full, 3-2. Fouled away. Right side. Oh, look at Wong. The throw to first, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Daryl Costello.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air out toward right field. Torres is there, 1 away.
The right fielder.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting. Second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Jesse Padilla, Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box, Tyler Coleman. A 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Isaac Pineda. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. So far on the year, Pineda is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Steven Alicea. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Andrew Diaz. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Alvaro Reyes. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Fouled off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Torres is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22.
Stepping in for the Braves, Jeremy Griggs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Michael Jacques would be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Hit hard down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate now, Michael Jacques. Hard ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in, David Torres. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. So now to the plate, Rob Soto, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.C. Embry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. In his career, Embry is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Rayburn. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Jay Roberts comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jay Roberts.
Into the box, Daryl Costello. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Torres is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves strand one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. 1-1. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Tyler Coleman. He pops it up. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, Steven Alisea. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, Colton Wong, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher,
now at the plate, Andrew Diaz. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alvaro Reyes. The 2-1 home. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On the ground to third. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in once again, David Torres. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-1 home.
No, that's down.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
So striding forward now, Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And that's the second out. Eric Robeson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Eric Robeson.
Hit to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Joel Benjamin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 92, Joel Benjamin.
Freddie Freeman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Jacques. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Bobby.
Into the box now, Bobby Rayburn. The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Daryl Costello, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fouled away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The set and the 2-2. Popped him up. Embry is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Glenn Shirley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
52, Glenn Shirley.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey.
2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Upton's under it. He's got it 1 away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate now, Freddie Santiago. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Upton on his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Colton Wong to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at the shoot from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Elvis Franco comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Diaz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Alvaro Reyes, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Torres has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Avisail Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Avisail Garcia.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Braves on top, 1-0. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Coleman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Isaac Pineda, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Hit hard, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Steven Alisea. 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Glenn Shirley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.